Yoi Hasegawa still remembers her home on Itorafu, one of the Kuril Islands off the northern coast of Japan, and the day armed Soviet soldiers burst into her house. It was just days after Japan's surrender in World War II, and they tried to drag away her teenage sister, but her father stepped between them.
Soviet soldiers burst into the house to steal things. They then found my sister. They then tried to take her away, and my dad grabbed her arm, pulling her away from the soldiers. He put her behind his back and shouted, "Only after you kill me."
Hasegawa thought they would all die, but she says instead the soldiers left and went to steal from other homes. Over the next 4 years, all the hundreds of Japanese living on the island were expelled. Kimio Waki, a former resident of the island of Kunashiri, remembers the Soviet invasion clearly.
We took nothing when leaving. I saw my father put some important documents in a pot and bury it in the yard. Maybe he thought we would be able to come back someday.
A hope that many still hold on to. The territorial dispute over the islands goes back to Russia claiming ownership under a deal agreed by then US President Franklin Roosevelt and Soviet leader Joseph Stalin in 1945. But Japan has long maintained at the time of the invasion they were inhabited by the indigenous Ainu people and have never belonged to anyone other than Japan. In September, Russian President Vladimir Putin suggested the two nations sign a peace treaty, something they have not done in 70 years. But he also said that Japan should end its claim to the islands. Tokyo rejected that proposal, but now Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is expected to discuss the issue with Putin again at the ASEAN summit. Yet some islanders say they're disappointed.
We, the former residents of the islands, have no rights in any negotiations. We've had to leave everything to the national leaders. I have nothing to say, other than it's truly regrettable.
Of the 17,000 islanders forced from their homes, more than a half are now dead, and the average age of those still alive is 83. Waki now lives in Raosu, in northern Japan. On a clear day, he can see the island of Kunashiri, where his former hometown lies. It's only 25 kilometers away. But unless the deadlock is broken, he'll have to live with just the sight of his home, and knowing he may never return. Habiba Hamid, TRT World.